Good evening, Bison. I'm Miss Ochoa, and I will be reading tonight's bedtime story. And I'm super excited to be here with you guys. And tonight we're going to read Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. This is one of my favorites and my kids' favorites, so I hope you enjoy it. Sit down and relax, cuddle up with your favorite blanket or your favorite stuffy, and just listen to Miss Ochoa as she reads tonight's bedtime story. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Written by Eric Litwin, art by James Dean. Pete the Cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Pete the Cat put on his favorite shirt with 4 big, colorful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? He had 4. 1 popped off. How many are left? 3 buttons. 4 minus 1 equals 3. 3 groovy. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come off and buttons go. He kept on singing his song. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no. Another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? He had 3. 1 popped off. Let's see how many he has. 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept singing his song, my buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. Pop! Oh no, another button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? 1. Remember, he had 2. 1 popped off, and now he's left with just 1. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song, my button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button. Pop! Oh no, the last button popped off and rolled away. How many buttons are left? Oh no. 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no. Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt, and what do you think he saw? His belly button. And he kept on singing his song. It's all good. My button still have my belly button. My button still have my belly button. I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness, no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. The end. Oh, that was a fun story, wasn't it? I love Pete the Cat, and I love his singing. So I hope I did a good job singing to you tonight. Well, just know that we miss you guys, and just like the story says, we don't cry. We just keep on going, and we will hopefully see each other very soon. And just know that Miss Ochoa and all of your Hancock family misses you guys very, very much, and we will see each other very, very soon. Love you. Bye. Good night.